Good morning and welcome to the weather now. Time now is 11:02. Cranking out the forecast for you. We're going to load up a new weather graphic here. Something that we dealt with a little bit this morning, more so than we have for the past several days, and that is or was fog. Some areas of low visibility, but a couple minutes past the top of the 11 o'clock hour, and we're looking at good visibility out there. Again, no major restrictions. Temperatures have warmed into the 80s. The air has mixed out just a little bit with the breeze kicking up, so that has cleared away the fog. And on that note, temperatures right now, 80 degrees, a little bit cooler there on the south side, maybe a little bit more cloud cover, but we're up to 86 on the west side. Savannah Hilton Head International Airport, the official recording site for the airport, or for the city of Savannah, is in the upper 80s, mid to upper 80s. 84 the National Wildlife Refuge, 80 Elba Island, 84 Hilton Head, 85 Beaufort, and 86 Tybee Island. Expanding the view for you. And again, if you're just now tuning in, thank you for watching. News app, weather app, Roku device, Amazon Fire, maybe on Facebook, on Twitter. I'm going to be going to the Facebook account there, answering any questions, comments, concerns you may have about the forecast. So if you're watching in a way or on a platform that we can't converse, feel free to go over to the Facebook page and I would be more than happy to answer any weather questions you may have. So here's the expanded view. 83 already in Statesboro, 86 Waycross, 86 Alma, 86 Vidalia. A lot of folks in the mid to upper 80s and a lot of folks on the way to the lower 90s coming up this afternoon. First few questions coming in. Tara, hello to you. Teresa, hello. Good morning, Suzanne. Joyce watching up in Sylvania. You're in the lower 80s as well right now, partly cloudy. Janine, thank you for watching. Tamika over in Beaufort, also reporting the mid-80s. Sonia waving back at you. Let's see. Crystal, good morning. How's the rain look for Pooler this afternoon? Get to that in just a moment. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Tammy. Yvonne, thank you for watching. Crystal says, phone went crazy, but how's the rain looking for Pooler this afternoon? Well, you know, I can first show you Safe Touch Security First Alert Live Radar where it's raining right now. And then we'll go hour by hour, including Pooler, West Chatham, all of Chatham County, really, in the area, the surrounding area. And I'll walk you hour by hour through the First Alert forecast. First, though, loading up what's going on right now. Safe Touch Security First Alert Live Radar. A couple of light showers, mainly along and east of I-95. That's been the case this morning. For much of the morning, we've had these little coastal downpours move inland. They make it a few miles inland, then they weaken, they fall apart. So you can see one shower here south end of Tybee, another near the Ossabaw Sound, one down over Sapelo. And putting this in motion for the past 45 minutes, notice how they're kind of, some are drifting in from the ocean gradually, others are developing right over the marshes and the islands that are not moving very much. I expect more activity, but still scattered to fill in east of I-95. Let's say 11:05 now. By 12:05, 1:05, you'll notice more activity filling in, still hit or miss, and then it expands and moves inland, still hit or miss, through the afternoon and the early evening hours. So on that note, jumping over to a forecast model, again, we're looking ahead now, not what's happening at the moment, but into the future. Hey there, Valerie, and you'll notice as we get deeper into the afternoon, we expand the rain chance a little bit to south of I-16, but also inland west of I-95. Today's rain is going to be really hit or miss out there. It's not going to be that widespread, but scattered hit or miss thunderstorms, again, primarily south of I-16, west of I-95 by late afternoon, early evening. So if you commute home and you take 17 down to, the 196, 84 area, Hinesville, Fort Stewart. You go down 84, Waycross through Jessup. You could encounter a thunderstorm on your drive home in that area. But if you're commuting up into the low country, maybe areas north of I-16, 21, or 301 here, Bullitt County, we are seeing a slight chance of rain this afternoon, but it's not going to be that widespread. Generally drier further to the north and wetter further to the south. Good morning, Cindy. Steve says, where's this cold front? We had a cold front, and I had people posting on my page, Steve, saying that they enjoyed the cooler weather a few days ago. Again, highs in the 80s, lows in the upper 60s to lower 70s. Some of the coolest readings we've seen in months, about 3 months, 4 months there since late May, early June. And we enjoyed that while we had it. Now we're heating back up. So, Steve, it already came through. That's about as cool as it gets. And back to today's forecast, notice how they try to expand northward, then they kind of fizzle by 6:30. That sun angle is getting lower, temperature is cooling, and the risk of showers and thunderstorms drops mid-evening. But overnight tonight, early tomorrow morning, we have a pretty strong onshore flow, so any showers that want to develop out here late tonight, probably after the news at 11, they'll try to make a run at the coastline. Now, this says it's going to be pretty quiet tonight. One little shower here well offshore, but would not be surprised if we had some showers over the near-shore coastal waters approaching the islands tonight and into the wee hours of tomorrow morning. Steve says, "Oh, that's fall weather. LOL. Thanks, Scudder. You're welcome. About as good as we could do for now, but we did, cool down a little bit. It certainly is better than it's going to be this week. But this week we're going to keep the humidity. In fact, probably increase it even more. High pressure building overhead, that sinking air, pressing down on the clouds, pushing down, if you will, on the air. The air is sinking a little bit. So it's going to heat up a little bit this week, highs in the lower 90s. So it's going to be pretty warm out there. Rain chances, breaking down the extended forecast for you. No single day is going to be a washout, but isolated downpours today. I think a little wetter tomorrow into Wednesday, still scattered, hit or miss. Not everyone gets soaked. And then late week into the weekend, Labor Day weekend, mind you, looks pretty decent for outdoor activities. It's going to be hot, channeling those summertime vibes out there, and we'll keep humidity elevated, and there will be a chance of rain, yes, but not a washout. Steve, any hurricanes coming? And I can tell you with good confidence, for the time being, the forecastable future, the next 5 to 7 days, all looks pretty quiet in the Atlantic. National Hurricane Center actually not anticipating any tropical development. Let me just confirm, though, with their new forecast. But as of this morning, 8 a.m., not expecting any tropical formation within the Gulf of Mexico, Caribbean Sea, or the Atlantic Ocean. And that is still the case. Just checking out their website, making sure that everything's still good to go there. But let's talk about some changes that have been occurring here for the past couple of days. We have the main development region. Again, I'm going to kind of highlight it. It may extend a little further north than where I just drew, but this corridor right here is the main development region. This is the area we eye August, September, that peak hurricane time period for tropical development. And right now, even though not expecting anything to develop for the next 5 to 7 days, we have a couple pretty healthy tropical waves out here, especially the latter two. And they're going to be moving into and over warmer waters. Conditions, though, not that great for development. We have a lot of wind shear. We do still have some dry air, and we have some Saharan dust. So that's why the risk of development is pretty low, Steve, even though we do have a couple of tropical waves that we're tracking. Just a heads up for you, though, as we near that climatological, that historical peak of hurricane season, the first week or two of September, conditions forecast to become a little bit more favorable for these tropical waves to strengthen on their way west and northwestward. So that's what we're going to be watching out for. Again, as far as when and where a storm forms, where it goes, we don't know at this time. There is no specific threat to the United States, but something we'll be watching. Hey there, Kelly. Hey, Kathy. Salisa, thank you for watching. And I hope all of your days thus far, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I hope all of your days, as in you all plural, your day, Monday, is going great so far. There we go. Hopefully that makes sense. And I do think, again, breaking down the afternoon forecast, lunchtime, isolated showers, Savannah Metro, downtown, lunchtime plans 12 to 1. Be aware there could be a few showers out there. And going into the afternoon, we will see the showers continue, but they're hit or miss. 30% chance of rain through 4 or 5. Rain chances diminishing this evening. Upper 80s, lower 90s for high temperatures. Feeling hotter, of course, with that humidity factored in. You're very welcome, Steve. Good morning, Pamela. And on that note, Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley is in the house. He's going to be fine-tuning that forecast for you, and I'll have the complete weather outlook coming up on the news at noon. One way that you can watch the news, you can navigate over to the WTOC News app, weather app. Maybe you're watching this live stream there right now, and in the app, we have a streaming option. Again, it's below the video updates that are in the app this morning. If you want to watch back, see what I was talking about for this afternoon, earlier today, and not too much has changed since that forecast. But hey, if you want to get the very latest, the very greatest with Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley, click Watch Live in the bottom of the WTOC weather app coming up at about 11:59. You can do so in the office, wherever you are. Of course, if you're in the car, please do not do that. Drive safely. Wishing you all a wonderful day. You as well, Salisa and Pamela. Have yourself an awesome Monday. I'm back coming up here at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, and the news at daybreak. Of course, I'll catch most of you tomorrow morning. Wishing you all a wonderful rest of your Monday afternoon.